Stadium in the Bronx. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Athletics taking on the New York Yankees. John Shelby on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control at recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch right after this. And today's starter, Max Fried. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Coming up on the first pitch, Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit.
Number 16, Nick Kurtz.
And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker. In there for strike one.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Now an 0-2 from Fried. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. Take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and move it around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Man at first, one away. Strike two. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 0-2 now. Ball one there.
Ball one. He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Kurtz, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back for more from the Bronx. And pitching in this one for the A's, Luis Severino. What do you have on him, Chris?
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 24, Dominguez.
Ripped to right, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here is Aaron Judge.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Giancarlo Stanton. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Nope, outside.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Late on that fastball.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. And there's a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1, and that's 2.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives them a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
And here comes Bellinger. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground to third. Throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back now in the Bronx. Stepping in, Andy Ibanez.
Andy Ibanez.
Max Fried will go to work.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6, the shortstop,
Jacob Wilson now at the plate.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
Hey!
Wilson leads off first with one away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
That big curve inside is a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
On the ground to third, and that is that. The A's strand one. They're down 1-0. Back in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the second. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 28,
Austin Wells digs in now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. On the ground to third. Muncy throws across the diamond. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The shortstop, Jose Caballero.
2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for New York, Jose Caballero. High fly ball, right field. That is the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the third inning, digging in, Max Muncy. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Dominguez in position, takes it in for the out.
Up next for the A's, the first baseman, Nick.
So up next, Nick Kurtz. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Got him. Good start for Max Fried.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Brent Rooker getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Just missed.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Severino back to work. And that is out of play. Ripped to first, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
So up next for New York, Jason Dominguez scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. In the air, center field. Butler should have this one. And there are two down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number
Here comes
99,
Aaron Judge.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Judge with some impressive production lately. Judge rips that one and a base hit. And now a two-out opportunity for Giancarlo Stanton.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Inside. Ball one. Can't make contact with the sweeper. And it stays fair. Judge rounds second on his way to third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
The batter, number
Jazz
13,
Chisholm Jr. The next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Chisholm Jr.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Langoliers takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is fouled back. 1-1 now. And a swing and a miss. Chopped out in front of the plate. Over to Goldie. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next for the A's, the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Fly to left his first time. Dives, but it kicks off his glove to second, and that's not it. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. One down. Here's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez. In the air, right field, 2 away down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop,
Jacob Wilson will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. The A's strand one, still behind by a count of 1-0. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Back to work, Luis Severino. And a big swing and a miss. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Backed off the plate that time. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 1 away. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seemed to be.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And that's a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
1 out, runner at second. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing, and he popped it up. Wilson drifts towards it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jose Caballero flied to right his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, You're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that's the inning. The Yanks lead one, but they lead it 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, an impressive outing so far. Singy picking up right where he left off.
Yeah, he's pitching with feel right now, Boo. You can see it in the way he's navigating this lineup.
Butler leading things off and takes a strike.
You know, these Athletics just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So digging in, Jeff McNeil. And that one fouled off. Out towards right center field. Brings it in.
Up next for the A's.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Muncy.
One out man at first. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. He goes down looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Yankees 1 and the A's nothing. Back in New York, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
McMahon.
And that one hammered out of here. A home run off the foul pole. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard. 3rd home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
At the plate, Jason Dominguez. And it's into the gap, and that's going to roll to the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's 2 for 2. Line, and that's a base hit. Dominguez headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. This one in the air center field. Wilson has a beat on it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. On the ground right side, flips it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
Bellinger.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. The throw in. Here's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. We're through 5. Yankees 3, and the A's nothing. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Brent Rooker digs in now.
Athletics, the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Shea Langley. Up next for the A's. Swing and a miss. Yankees up by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching for the
Back
Athletics,
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Barlow. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Goldie steps into the box. 1 for 2.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Chopped to third. Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
So up next, Austin Wells. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, the
Jose
shortstop,
Caballero
Jose
getting ready to hit.
Caballero.
Hey!
Caballero measures 5 feet 10 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Panama. Ground ball left side. One at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. Yankees 3 and the A's nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Andy Ibanez. The Athletics in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
That one
That's
misses,
outside.
and that's ball 1. Ground ball right side,
Foul ball.
and it goes just foul. That's in there.
Two.
That's strike 2. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
So digging in, Jacob Wilson. And a swing and a miss.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Just missed. This one in the air right field. Pulls it in on the run. 2 down.
Up next for the A's, the center fielder.
So up next, Lawrence Butler.
Butler.
That's in there. And it's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field. And that is that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're dialed into the show. Back in the Bronx, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
He was late there, strike 1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Butler takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 24.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jason Dominguez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder,
Aaron Judge at the plate. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
When you look at the Yankees and think about all those retired numbers, in fact, no more single digits are available with the exception of 0. Chris, what stands out to you?
Well, for me, it kind of explains why I wore number 80 in spring training with the Yankees. Other than the fact I wasn't going to make the team, you look at it, it is pretty difficult, if you would say, as a player that gets drafted or signs with that team, to think of, man, how am I going to get comfortable with the new number? Because there's not many options left.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So many great players have played for the Yankees, the likes of Gehrig and Ruth and DiMaggio and Mantle, and then the other retired numbers that really represent the most recent path of success, led, of course, by number 2, Derek Jeter.
Yeah, and obviously the one that stands out the most is that number 2. So many people familiar with the iconic shortstop Derek Jeter and the championships that the Yankees won while he was team captain. Just impressive, but no question about it. The history and all of the legacies of the New York Yankees players over the years is very dynamic.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in. What a stop to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW Eau Claire created it. It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Scott Barlow won't go any further tonight. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Elvis Alvarado.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Base hit center field. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Right side, hard hit. That ends the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 5 and the A's nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Weathers. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Now it's the right fielder, Jeff McNeil.
The right fielder, Jeff McNeil.
Hey!
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and now 1 away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy.
The third baseman, number 3, Max Muncy.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That's to third. McMahon fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Back to the top of the order now. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off left side. And the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. And the A's are gone in order. It's 5-0. Back here in New York, bottom of the 8th. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now. Yankees. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees,
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. That's ripped into the outfield. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
1 out, man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. 0 for 3 in this one. Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to first.
No, he's safe.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball, right field. McNeil drops steps, heads back on it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Now
we're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Yarbrough.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
To third, fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the A's.
So digging in, Shea Langoliers. And first offering is fouled off. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The Yanks leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. This one smacked out to left center. Dominguez on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the A's, the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and that's the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
5-0 the final.